Hello, my friends. Year 13, week number 677. I'm over in near Soho right now because tonight we're going to this event that we went to in the past. So at the very start of summer, maybe late June or something like that, I went to this event called Skip the Small Talk. And it was you have to sign up online, and it is a social mixer purely for the intent of meeting other New Yorkers in the city. Some people go and sign up just to kind of practice socializing, just talking to random people. And then there's some people like myself where it's you just kind of want to make new friends, just immerse yourself in the culture, I guess you could say, and talk to other people who have similar intent. And I really liked the event. I made one friend out of it. And so today I'm going to my second session. It's a one evening thing only, so it's not an ongoing thing or whatever. You have to sign up every time you do a new one. But today is gonna be my second time ever doing something like this. And it is happening. The last time I was in Brooklyn, and tonight's is gonna be happening in Soho.
Kevinisomoto says welcome to the vlog.
Something that I think about from time to time is who watches this video right here. Right now we're on year 13, week number 677, but this right here, this video here, could possibly be your first video of mine that you've ever watched. And so I think that it's important from time to time to kind of talk about what this is all about and what my goal is with this whole thing. So basically I make one video per week recapping what we do in the week. So I film the stuff during the week, everything that we do, and I compile all the footage into a week of footage, a single video about my life. And so this video right here is the 677th video. We're gonna keep going until we reach week number 1000. And week number 1000 will be at approximately the 19 and a half year mark. So about 20 years we're gonna be doing this. So I think a larger goal with this whole thing is this idea of documenting one's life through video for 2 solid decades of life. Weather is insane out here right now because it's 85 degrees, but it is raining really crazy at the same time. Look at this weather out here, my friends. Truly crazy. Hello, my friends. It's a couple days later after the event. This time around with this event, I didn't enjoy it quite as much as the first time around. And I was thinking about reasons why that is. And I feel that maybe a big contributing factor is it's lost the luster of the mystery of what this thing is about. And when I went the second time around, I started to recognize that a lot of they have these prompt cards for you to use on the tables, and all the prompt cards were all exactly the same as the first time around. So it just kind of felt people would ask questions to each other, but it was just repeating the same type of thing that I was talking about the last time around. And I think maybe in my mind, even though it was a new batch of people, I still felt that it was I just felt I was kind of not really doing anything new. And I think that is the reason why this was the whole experience was just not quite up to the level that I feel like the first time around was. One of the guys was like he's like a project manager engineer, and I started talking to him about music and playing drums, and then I find out that he's also a student of drumming right now. So he's taking these classes over in Brooklyn, and so I could like relate to him on that level of like playing drums and learning music for the first time, you know? The second person that I met was, again, it was like after the event was over. So this is a girl I met at the bar, and after talking to her, it was interesting because she kind of told me about, on the side, something that she's done is she founded a nonprofit, and it's like basically a soup kitchen that's in East Village. And so I kind of talked to her about it for a while, and I told her, listen, I'm down to go and volunteer at your soup kitchen, because she was kind of telling me like through this soup kitchen is where she met a lot of her like group of friends, because I was kind of telling her about like my intent with going to the event was to make new friends and just kind of meet new people out here in the city. And so I think, you know, I followed up with her and everything, so she kind of gave me info on where to go to learn more about this thing, like volunteering and all that. So I feel like that is something that I'm gonna check out soon. We may be starting some volunteering in the next week or two. I'm out here in Dumbo now to do some work from home today. They just announced the new iPhones yesterday on a keynote, and a very, very minor feature that I think is really cool. It's so minor, but like there's this problem where every time I film video on the phone, it like defaults back to whatever settings, like not the settings that I like. And so for example, I always have to toggle over to the portrait mode video because I like this like blurred background. And then you have to adjust the aperture and everything. But now with the new ones, there's like a way where you can just shoot video, any kind of video, and you can adjust it after the fact. And so I'm very, very excited for this. Like when you're filming video and you don't have to do that little step of making those adjustments, it makes it really nice to just bring out the phone and immediately start filming whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going on a date this week. This is an interesting one because the location where we are going to have our very first meeting is at a laser tag. That's right, my friends. For my first date this week, we are going to New York City's laser tag location. A few days ago, I was walking through the area where this place is located, and first of all, I wanted to find the place before the actual date, but I wanted to kind of like scope it out and see like what this place is all about. So you go into this place and it goes downstairs underground. So the actual like laser tag arena itself is underground. And what's cool is I believe because of the location here in Dumbo, there's a bunch of these like very, very old abandoned factories that are in this area of town. You know, I can imagine as a laser tag place, you want to kind of design it to give it that very like industrial, brutalist sort of look on the interior, just kind of to go with the vibe of what laser tag is all about. But because of the nature of this building, it already kind of naturally has that look to it. And so this right here is like the arena of the laser tag itself. And there's like a catwalk that goes all around the top of it for spectators, like if you want to watch. So the whole design is very unlike any laser tag I've ever seen before. And then they have an arcade area, a small little like food bar area. I am very excited for this. This is my first time doing laser tag since probably high school. And tonight's event at the laser tag place it's a special 21 plus night. So tonight for the date, which we're going to be going to in a few hours from now, is going to be held at the laser tag here in Dumbo. Okay, quick update here before the end of this. The laser tag date, it was canceled. It was not fully canceled. So basically what happened was we didn't go laser tagging. Right after I made that last clip, she messaged me and said that she had an injury earlier in the day, and so she didn't want to go laser tagging anymore. But as an alternate, she suggested that we do something that doesn't involve like running around. So the plan was to go to a bar and just have a meeting at a bar. And so I kind of took this as like, if she was truly not interested, she would have just canceled altogether, right? So the fact that she like had this other plan in mind, it kind of like indicated to me that, this is not like full cancellation here. So we went to a bar, completely last minute. I just found a place and we met up. Everything went well with the date itself. We just kind of like sat at a bar, had a drink, and then that was the end of that. And then afterwards, this is now last night. So after the date was over, I was talking to her through text, and she basically told me like she is not interested in further continuing this relationship that we had going. So that is the end of that story there. We did end up going on this date, but the whole like laser tag thing was completely not happening this week. So that's it. Thanks for watching the video this week. It's been year 13, week number 677. Next week will be week number 678.